Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Winkeltje, anyway, the little shop. It's important to stress that what you're looking at here is an early access build, so it goes without saying that everything that you're about to see here is subject to change, and by extension, this review is subject to change, although from what I'm told via my press email, the game is due out of Steam's early access soon. So, for the most part, what you see is what you get. The game, for the most part, hasn't changed that drastically since it first entered Steam's early access program. So I'm pretty sure that this game is going to be, for the most part, what it is upon release. Maybe aside from a few changes here and there. So, what is this game all about? Well, you are a shop manager, and it's really casual. Primarily, you're going to be buying items and then flipping them in your shop. It's that simple. You can buy items in a couple of ways. On your counter, there is an order book, and that order book contains everything that you can purchase, but the prices are typically terrible. They range from like minus 75% green to plus 75% red. But typically, the order book on your counter are all inflated. All those prices are inflated. So buying from your order book is typically a bad idea. Luckily, the other way you can buy items, there's a trader that comes in every day, and his prices are usually a lot better. Minus 50%, minus 25% off, that kind of thing. However, his inventory is extremely sporadic. Sometimes he'll bring in wood and iron and artichokes. Another day it might be potatoes and clogs and so on. So you never know what you're going to get, but the prices are better. So anyway, you're going to be buying items, and then you're going to be building various pieces of furniture, like shelves and tables and bookcases, or just cases in general. And you're going to be placing these items out for sale. You can't adjust the prices, but certain things in the environment will affect the prices. For example, the quality of the item will affect the price of it. The current season or current event that might be going on might affect the price. So you can't physically adjust the price to a specific number, but a number of things will address the price and affect it in different ways. So you heard me talk about item quality. There's various quality items. There's I think there's like uncommon, common, rare, so on. The colors are what you would expect out of an RPG. There's like gray for the crappiest item, then white, which is common. Then you've got green, which is like, I guess, kind of rare, and then blue, and then purple. If you've ever played an RPG, you'll be familiar with that color scheme. So the way to increase the quality is through crafting. You're going to be getting and unlocking crafting tables as you play this game. Your character levels up and unlocks new stuff, and crafting stations are one of those things. And you can put down forges so that you can make things like horseshoes or nails. You can put down tailoring tables so you can make clothes, like shirts, clogs. You can put down cooking stations so you can make vegetable soup, whatever. And the more you craft of that item, the more it levels up. Now, in previous builds, as it leveled up, you would always craft that same quality item. So you would go from crafting grays to crafting whites to crafting greens to crafting blues to crafting purples and so on. They've changed that recently. I don't know how recently, but recently. Now it's a percentage chance to craft a better quality item. So it might go, okay, if you craft it at this particular level, it's 50% chance for a gray and 50% chance for a white. Oh, now you've leveled up. Now it's 30% chance for green and 70% chance for white, and so on. As you level up the item, you get a better chance of crafting a better quality version of that item. So they've changed that aspect of it. But aside from that, and aside from the cosmetics update, which is recent, you can now choose between a male or female character. Before, I think it was always female. And you can choose between various clothings and looks, and that's kind of cool. The models are still a little. You're not going to find Fallout / Skyrim models here. They're not like breathtakingly realistic, but they're really basic and cartoony. But still, there's an update to that. But yeah, again, buy low, sell high. That's the gist of this game. And then craft if you want. There's also some farming. You can unlock plots, and then you can plant seeds, and then you can grow crops. And of course, you can use those crops at your cooking station if you want to, or just sell the seeds or whatever. You could do whatever. Sell the crops. You don't even have to plant if you don't want to. It's up to you. So you can, as you level up, you're going to be unlocking various furnitures. There's tables and there's cases that you can put along the wall, shelves, and this is where you're going to put the items that you're going to put out. And you can even set it so that you can automatically, I don't want to say automatically, you can set it so that when you hit R, when you're near the table or the bookcase in question, whatever it is, you can just hit R and it'll automatically restock the item, assuming that you've got it in your inventory. Speaking of inventory, you also have to put down these pallets that will store, your inventory. The more pallets you put down, the greater your inventory space, so you have to manage that. There's a debt aspect to this game, except for the most casual difficulty setting. There's like a creative / sandbox mode where you don't even have to worry about debt. You just play however you want. You'll never go bankrupt. Then there's like easy, normal, hard, challenging, whatever they are. So there's multiple difficulty levels to suit your needs. So if you want to play super casual, there's a mode for that. If you want debt and you want some kind of little challenge, then you can put it on easy. Every 4 or 5 days, you'll have to pay like 20 gold, 30 gold, 40 gold. The price goes up as you continue paying off this debt. So your shop has to keep getting better and better and selling more and more in order to keep up with that debt. And again, on easy though, it's primarily, it's fairly easy to keep up with it. On the harder difficulty modes, obviously it's not. That's it. There's a lot of repetition in this game. When the shop is closed, and you have unlimited time when the shop is closed, you can move things around, you can buy things, you can increase the space of your shop by buying plots around, and that'll increase your wall space and your shop space. You can just, instead of putting walls down, you can put plots down for farming, like I was talking about earlier. You can customize your shop, different looks like wood or stone. But it's extremely casual game. And then when you open your shop, people come in, they look around, they might buy something off your shelf. You go over to your shelf, hit R to restock it, assuming you've got it set to auto restock. And that's that. And then if you don't have the item in question, they'll come to your counter and there'll be a little thought bubble. You can go over to them, talk to them. If you have it in your inventory but not on your shelf, you can sell to them directly that way, which is cool. And then they'll typically leave. And in previous builds, they would just throw the money on the floor. Now they actually just pay the counter, which is nice. I mean, that was just kind of rude that they would just throw the money on the ground like that, but they fixed that. So yeah, and then while you're waiting for people to buy stuff, again, you can craft if you want to, and so on. There's an appeal meter, so the more decorative items you place in your shop, the greater your appeal. That's good. So yeah, but like I said, that is generally the gist of the game. Super casual, super easy to play. If you're looking for something like more in depth, more, you gotta haggle prices, and you gotta, if you're looking for like dungeon delving so that you can then like reciteer, you're not gonna find that here. It's buy low, sell high. Keep in mind various events that are going on that might increase the price of this or decrease the demand for that. But that in general is it. So I would still recommend it though, as it is now. It's $13 on Steam's early access program. And unless the game does something majorly stupid between now and release, I think it's a nice casual shop management game, and I think it's worth your attention. So that's it. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.